Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on the channel. In this one we're going to be taking a look at a quite popular new release from Basel 2018. This is the Certina DS PH200M. This is a reissue of an older diving watch from Certina from the 60s, I believe. So nowadays you see a lot of brands doing this reissuing of old watches, and I think it's just fantastic when done right, of course. And I do believe that Certina has hit a home run with this watch. So this video is going to be an unboxing of the Certina DS PH200M. And also I'm going to talk about my first impressions about this watch. And then I'll leave the review for a future video. Now before we get into this box, I just wanted to show you what I am wearing today. This is a Spinnaker. This is a Spinnaker watch that they sent over just yesterday, so I don't know a whole lot about this watch, although it certainly does look a lot like a Panerai case. So stay tuned for this if you're interested in getting a lot of watch for the money. I mean, who isn't? So let's get straight into this Certina DS PH200M box. Now this is one unboxing experience. So the watch comes in this Pelican style case, which looks very nice. It's hefty, it's heavy duty, and it is just fantastic. So you got these, open them up, and you are greeted with, of course, the watch. So here we have the watch, and we also get this quite cool looking NATO strap. I don't know if you can see this, but here we have a picture of a diver, which I think looks quite fantastic. And then under here, I do believe you get, yes, so under here you have your 2-year international warranty card with all your information on it. You also have a small little pamphlet showing you just congratulations on your new Certina DS PH200M and some history behind the watch. And then below here you have your warranty conditions, and I do believe also your watch's manual. So let's put these back in here and close it up and take a look at the watch. Alright, so here it is. It is one gorgeous looking watch. So now let's run through this watch's specifications. So its diameter is 42.8 millimeters, which is obviously a lot larger than it was back in the 60s. I'm sure most people are going to be okay with this, although if you do have quite small wrists, I'm not going to be able to recommend this watch for you unless you really like its design. The movement that's taken away in here is anything but vintage. It's the Powermatic 80.11.1, which of course, as you heard by the name, features a great power reserve of 80 hours. If you're not well aware of the Powermatic 80 movement, it's basically an ETA 2824-2, although they have done some things, including slowing the beat rate down to 21,600 VPH. This to increase the watch's efficiency, giving it a better power reserve rating, and also giving it better longevity. On the front here we have a Hesalite or an acrylic crystal, which has an anti-scratch coating, so it's basically giving you all the traits of acrylic, but also with some scratch proofness as well, which is quite great. I'm going to have to test that out for the review of this watch. And of course on the dial there you see it says DS, which stands for, I should say, double security. And double security is a system that I'm not very familiar with. All that I know is that it's basically a system, a shock-proof system that makes sure that this watch can take some beating and can take some throwing around without any issues whatsoever. And of course, as you can see on the dial, it is a 200-meter water-resistant watch, partially thanks to its screw-in crown here on the 3 o'clock position, with no crown guards, as that was not a thing back then, staying true to its original design. On the back here we have some extremely nice finish work here with the Certina DS turtle here on the back, which I think just looks fantastic. The strap here, as you can see, features quick release spring bar tools, which is quite great. It's got a lug width of 20 millimeters, which means that a lot of your straps that you have in your box are gonna fit just fine on this watch, including this Hirsch Airton strap that I have, which I think is going to look quite fantastic on this watch. As you can see, the watch case is entirely brushed. The side of the bezel here is polished. The underside here, we have some polished sides flanking the satin finish here around the turtle, which is polished. So yeah, first impression, the finish work on this watch is quite extraordinary for a watch of this price point. If you don't know, this watch retails for I think around 600 to 700 euros. And I gotta say, so far, for that price, you're getting a lot of watch here. The bezel here is of course not ceramic, that would not be quite correct. It is a steel or aluminium bezel instead, which is of course also staying true to its original design. And the dial is probably what makes this watch just so interesting. You have just an all black dial base with this red crosshair here in the middle. You have a red seconds hand. You have the Certina here, automatic DS PH200M, and then at the bottom here it says Swiss made, of course. The markers are not applied, which is fitting of a watch like this. You do have lume on this watch, of course, and it's white lume. It's not that fake patinaed lume, which I think is quite great to see. I do believe the lume itself is of the Super Luminova variant. The hands here, as you can see, they're sword hands, and I think they look just fantastic. Oh, and also, of course, we have our date here at 3 o'clock. So, what do you guys think about this watch? Please do feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Like, subscribe, do all that, and I will catch you in the review of this watch, and also the review of this Spinnaker in the near future. So thanks again for watching, and bye bye.